to be Villoria's opponent. Villoria was scheduled to fight on ESPN in Cincinnati a couple of weeks ago, but Julio Oliela was 4.5 pounds heavier, and the Villoria camp elected to turn down the fight the night before, and they have found an opponent who they feel is of a closer weight.
Gutierrez has been knocked out 10 times. And if you go back past his last 2 wins, he had a 9-fight losing streak.
At least the guy Villoria was supposed to fight on February the 24th had a winning record, but the Villoria camp, his management, felt that it was too much of a risk to put him in against a guy who was, at the time of the weigh-in, about 4.5 pounds overweight.
Villoria, fighter who figures to make a good throw, has power in his hands, has a pleasing aggressive style, technically solid, and likes to go to the body, and usually does not waste many punches.
Wow, double right hands to the rib cage of Gutierrez.
That's the pro style we are talking about. That is a pro style that will carry him possibly in his career to a world title.
Come on, let go, box it out.
To take advantage of that kind of strength.
Watch the head, guys.
There's that right hand to the body again. Villoria fought here in New York City on Friday Night Fights on November the 23rd. 4-round decision win against Michael Thomas.
A lot of people think that Villoria reminds them of a former world champion, former Olympian, former Olympic silver medalist, Michael Carbajal, who won a world title at this weight.
Gutierrez turned pro before Villoria even hit his 14th birthday. He's been a pro since 1994. He's been in against the likes of Danny Romero back in 1999. He was knocked out in the 6th round against Romero. He's fought as high as 126 pounds. So he moves up and down the scale. He is your garden variety opponent. And he's in there for Villoria tonight.
No doubt about the size, no doubt about it. Gutierrez, last 19 fights, you said, have been between bantamweight and featherweight. 118 pounds and more, 8 times. He's been as heavy as 126 pounds, but his size is not helping him with the better fighter.
Teddy, Brian Villoria is from Hawaii, taking a new path, running through New York for the 2nd time in his career. What do you expect to see out of Villoria as this fight wears on in the scheduled 6-rounder?
Well, something that made you jump, made your voice jump a little bit there, partner, that body attack. That's what I want to see. Right now, you have to do it early. He started in the 1st round, build on that. You could see that his opponent, Gutierrez, did not like that. Keep banging the body, the head will follow.
Nice tuxedo. Did you bring the tails and the top hat?
No, I stopped with this. You have to draw the line somewhere, but I know Max is a little bit upset. Usually he's the one close to home, and he's up in Bristol, and we're close to home. But Max, don't worry about it. They wouldn't have let you in anyway. You don't have a tux.
Well, Gutierrez tries reaching in to start round number 2 against Villoria. You see Villoria 22 of 58, 10 of Villoria's 14 power punches were body shots, according to CompuBox. The esteemed Bob Canobio and Joe Carnicelli at the controls of CompuBox tonight, the New York connection.
Villoria deciding not to continue attacking that body, showing his versatility, his advantage in speed, his ability to box, and his quicker hands.
It's a slip.
Being that Villoria is faster, he feels, than Gutierrez. He's trying to expose that asset, trying to take advantage of that by boxing a little bit.
The left hand there from Valori. Approaching 1 minute to go in the second round. Valori in the white trunks has controlled the action. Good right hands to the body. Looked like a possible clash of heads there as Gutierrez retreated, holding his right eyebrow. I don't know if it was from a punch or a clash of heads.
Okay?
Gutierrez stands right there. Easy to find. Easy to put punches together on. Easy for Valori to shine tonight. You can see Valori being a little bit thoughtful, not just walking in. That's what a fight is supposed to do. Think defense, not only offense. Be aware. And being that Gutierrez does one thing well, he throws a good straight right hand as you jab. You can see Valori is being a little thoughtful.
Final seconds of the second round. Brian Valori in the white trunks controlling the action against Leonardo Gutierrez.
Okay, but
Well, we are located on 42nd Street on the east side, the old Bowery Bank.
watch it,
Cipriani's
okay, guys?
restaurant took this over about 3 years ago. This is used as a catering hall, special events hall for the Cipriani restaurants, and a fabulous facility. Jacket and tie, tuxedo crowd tonight for Friday Night Fights on ESPN2, presented by Miller High Life. Brian Valori, Leonardo Gutierrez, round number 3. No knockdowns in the fight. Valori has dominated the action, landing 50% of his punches through the first 2 rounds against the outgunned Gutierrez. Valori was very disappointed, Teddy, on February the 24th in Cincinnati when he was taken off the card when his opponent was 4.5 pounds heavier than he was. His team, his camp, elected to not have him fight at that weight disadvantage.
His team of manager Gary Gittleson, trainer Freddie Roach, as you've mentioned already, advisor Lou DiBella, doing a good job making sure Valori got right back in the ring and on television.
It was tough because Valori wanted to fight, but the people who put the money up didn't want to take the chance with a heavier guy.
What Valori is trying to do now is, a lot of people watching home say, hey, he's young, he's strong, he affected Gutierrez to the body. He could just walk in, set up shop, go home. But there's more to boxing than that. And Valori is trying to decide on how he's going to go about taking Gutierrez apart. He figures on the outside, using his speed, he may be able to get Gutierrez to cooperate like that, reach in a little bit. And then he could open up with a clean left hook or right hand.
Valori stepping into his punches a little bit more, under a minute to go in this third round. As nice a young man as you'll find, Brian Valori.
Real gentleman, no doubt about it.
Counter right hand, and that dropped Gutierrez. Quick right hand over the top from Valori.
A little bit of space allowed Gutierrez, as we were touching on, to help him a little bit, cooperate with him, miss a punch, create an opening. Way Valori is looking at it, if I just walk in, I may smother myself a little bit. Being that I'm the more polished guy, which he is, he figures if there's a little space, a little boxing going on, he can create mistakes from Gutierrez and take advantage.
Highlight here in round 3, Brian Valori with a right hand over the top that dropped Gutierrez.
It's a 6th rounder, right?
Yes, sirree.
Bobby, are you talking? Yeah. Let me see. Let's see.
Ooh, his percentage was down that round.
Yep.
Hey, Junior Jones. Poison in the house. Look at that pasta. Huh? Hey.
How you doing? All right, I'm doing okay. How you doing?
It's a mighty fine
Hey,
air
seconds
out
out.
there. St. John's was losing by 11 in the second half.
He ain't going nowhere.
Come on, second out. Vaya esquina. Okay. Box.
Gutierrez throws a
Vamos,
lazy
déjate más
jab,
rápido,
while
papi.
Viloria throws a lightning quick right hand that gets him the first knockdown of the fight.
And we begin round number 4 of this scheduled 6-rounder. Brian Viloria, the U.S. Olympian from the Sydney Games, 21 years of age, 5-0 with 3 knockouts, taking on Leonardo Gutierrez, a 23-26 fighter, 26 years of age, 49 bouts as a pro, 329 rounds. Kenny, I guess he's the perfect opponent for a guy in his a prospect in his 6th pro fight. He's very hittable. However, he is willing. There he goes down from a combination.
He gets some rounds out of him.
Yeah, I was going to say he's willing to at least throw back and try to counter, even though his counters are not very
And
crisp.
you have to be on your toes in spots.
9.
We're almost past those spots now.
Box.
Second knockdown of the fight.
See, early on, Viloria had to navigate himself through a couple of problems, and he's done that very well. Good body shot there.
And referee Pete Santiago steps in and stops it before we hit the midway point of round number 4. Flying punch. 21-year-old Brian Viloria does as expected, gets the TKO victory against Leonardo Gutierrez.